हेलो एवरीवन, इट्स मी कुमार सोनल और आज थोड़ी सी पॉलिटिकल बातें करेंगे। एक्चुअली एक बात हमेशा से चलता आ रहा है कि इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस वाज फाउंडेड बाय द ब्रिटिशर्स टू प्रोटेक्ट देमसेल्व्स, राइट, टू प्रोटेक्ट द एम्पायर, बट इट इज़ अ मिथ। यस, इट इज़ अ मिथ. Just continue watching this and you will get to know that how it is a myth. See, everyone thinks that A.O. Hume founded the Indian National Congress, which was then constituted by 72 political workers on the direction of Lord Dufferin, the then Viceroy of India. But this part is half-truth. Half-truth means Lord Dufferin never gave any direction to A.O. Hume to constitute such a political organization, to know the Indian mind and etc. etc. See, the Young India of Lalalalajpatrai, which was published in 1916, highlighted the term safety valve, and since then it became famous among the masses, not the common masses at all, because that time only 15% knew the politics. See, after Lalalalajpatrai, the work India Today of R. Palmi Dutt stated that Congress has been bought to safeguard the British Empire. See, what happens is when the eminent personalities says something about an organization or about a person, then people blindly believes in that, right? Nobody uses their mind or their brain to verify whether the fact told by them is true or not. So it was prevailing then also. Nobody cared about this, that whether Congress is really a safety valve or just a myth is circulating around. Before that, we must know that how this myth circulated so fast, and it is still believed the same, that Congress was built as a safety valve. Okay, so this safety valve theory was a great tool for RSS chiefs like MS Golwalkar, who used it as a great attacking machine gun for the Congress nationalists. And after that, C.F. Andrews and Girija Mukherjee accepted this safety valve theory in their work The Rise and Growth of Congress in India, which was published in 1938. They all accepted this safety valve theory. Actually, see, the foundation of Indian National Congress in 1885 was not sudden. It took years to build that concept, because then India didn't had a culture of opposing their rulers. We were being ruled for centuries by so many different foreign invaders, okay, but we never opposed them. Why? Because they didn't exploited us as British did. That is why we threw them out from our country. So many leaders had their own contributions, like Bhagat Singh, who at the age of only 23 sacrificed his life for the freedom. And the persons like Mahatma Gandhi, who believed in non-violence, they played their own part. And the persons like Subhash Chandra Bose, whose death is still a mystery. At that time, I mean in 19th century, so many different associations and organizations were formed. They had their own ideologies, because see, everyone was frustrated with the British colonial rule. Let me give you one example. Like in Bengal, Surendranath Banerjee and Anand Bose founded the Indian Association in 1876. In a similar way, the young people of Madras, like M. Veera Raghav Charira, G. Subramania Iyer, P. Anand Charlu, etc., formed Madras Mahajan Sabha in 1884. Similarly, Deenshaw Petit and Dadabhai Farmoji founded the Bombay Presidency Association in 1885. But gradually, I mean, so many similar associations were formed, but gradually they all thought that there is a need of an All India Association. Now, this is the point which was actually the turning point for all the Indians. Okay, they were about to get united, they were about to come on a single stage, which was later named as the Congress. Okay, and it was taken from North American term. It is a North American term, Congress. Okay, which mean a gathering of people who are gathered for a similar reason or for a similar cause. Actually, what happened now that if the leaders like Dadabhai Naoroji, Feroz C. Mehta, etc. didn't collaborated with A.O. Hume, then the British officials would have terminated this association at its early age only. They didn't want that. That is why they collaborated with A.O. Hume. No doubt the Englishmen thought of using Congress as a safety valve, but in a similar way, our own leaders also thought the reverse. That means through the Englishmen, they wanted to create an all India nationalist feeling among the common masses so that they can grow as a nation, as one nation. And meanwhile, so many instances were there, like see the Arms Act which disarmed all Indians, similarly the Vernacular Press Act which restricted the press to show the truth, and so many similar acts were passed by the British which really irritated everyone. That is why an all India level association was built, and this was the entire story of Congress. That's all for today, and you can give your feedback in the comment section below, and till then keep watching Thoughts of Sonal. Bye bye and take care.